Peace and greetings. Welcome back to my channel. Dreamy Pisces here. Let's do a really quick video. Just wanted to come on and encourage someone that may be feeling a little down right now or feeling a little confused about, your path, and you're just not really sure if you're on the right path, or, you just don't know. Because when we're on a spiritual journey, it's really like walking through a dark room. You really don't know where you're going, and you're just hoping for signs along the way to help you, to guide you to where you need to be. And sometimes we get them, sometimes we don't. But I shouldn't say that, because honestly the signs are always there. It's just if we are in a unhealthy state, the lower self, dealing within the lower self, we might not be able to see the signs because we are in essence blinded by our issues in our life and our circumstances and the past and all of this other stuff. But if you are on the path, and if you're doing what you love, and if with the things that you do, it gives you joy and it puts a smile on your face, that means that you're on the right path. And that means that you need to just embrace it. Embrace the gift that you've been given, and continue to use it and grow it and build it, and not feed the fear that wants to still kill and destroy everything in your life. And it's always there. It can always be kind of there in the shadows, lurking, but you don't have to let it in. So focus on everything that's really, really good. Put your energy into everything that's positive, that's loving, that's good, and just let it flow. Just let it flow. And I've just been breathing through my heart and through my mind. The breathing has really just changed everything for me. Deep breathing has helped to it helps to revive me and bring me back. It helps to bring me back into a space of remembrance, away from the amnesia, the temporary amnesia that sets in from time to time. Just keep doing what you love. Do what you love, because you're not going to be happy doing anything else. I knew for myself, I was like, if I don't do what I want to do, what's in my heart, what's calling me to do, even if it doesn't make sense to the whole wide world, if I don't do this, I'm going to die. Do you understand how that feels? And then, with the awakening and everything, that already makes you feel like an outsider. But honestly, even before I got into this spiritual knowing, I always felt like an outsider. I mean, I can remember in grade school, kindergarten, first grade, third grade, I had a few friends, but I never felt like I fit anywhere. So at this point in my life, and I still feel that way at work, I work around people, I talk to these people every day, and I still do not feel like I have a place. Like, my place is a different place. Like, I'm supposed to be doing something else. I'm supposed to be something, but I hold myself back from this twisted thing that pops up in my mind to hinder my process. And it's bothering me, because now at this point, it's like a life or death situation. Either I, with the help of, those that are in my corner and the Creator, if I don't find the solution or the code to unlock this spirit of fear and to release it and to really let it go, not release it. It's like, I know it's an everyday thing where I have to continually every day reprogram my mind, but it feels as though that it's something in particular that I'm supposed to do that can free me from this bondage that I'm in, because I'm tired now. I'm tired. I'm tired of living on a planet for 35 years, feeling out of place, making myself smaller for other people
so that I don't let my light shine, because I think it's a part of me that's really afraid to open up, because I don't want to get hurt, but I end up getting hurt anyway if I stay closed in myself. And I've got gifts and I've got talents and I can heal and it's all of these things. I know I have spiritual gifts, but this is like this fear barrier. I just keep getting here and I keep hitting my head and I just want to burst through because I'm tired. It's like life or death. If I don't figure this out, I think I'm going to die. And that's harsh. I feel that way. If I don't figure this out, I'm going to die.
That's how I felt. If I don't change my circumstances, that's how I felt years ago. That was before things evolved into what they are now. And I was on the ledge, hanging off the ledge like, Most High, where are you at? What's going on? I need help. I need help. If I don't change my life, I don't think I'm gonna make it. That's how I felt. I was in that state. And so what happened? I called upon our ancestors and the angels and source and the creation and the creator, and I called, and help was sent towards me within my own self with a message on how to help myself, what to do, instructions that needed to be written down. And I would follow the directions and I would see change, positive change. And that's a journey of several years of the process. And you know, I found that I didn't quit on myself. Even though my lower self would constantly tell me to quit and to just succumb to my surroundings and everything. And then the fire inside of my heart, that would rise up, and boom, here I am. You know, a series of falling down and getting back up, falling down and getting back up, over and over and over and over and over and over again. Roller coaster ride, over and over again. Oh, when is this going to be over? I'm tired of the roller coaster. And it's like, nope, it's going to be over when the lessons are learned, and it's the DNA has been reprogrammed with the right message, you know. So it's just a process for the imprinting of the change that takes place within ourselves. So if you don't feel any of this at all, and you're just like, one, what am I talking about? Two, you know, you don't feel happy, you might feel depressed, you feel anxiety, you wake up crying, you know, you hit the bottle a lot because you just can't cope anymore, you do drugs because you can't cope anymore, you've given up. You know, if you feel like that, there is hope. I'm not going to say hope, there is change for you too. There is change for all of us, but it all happens right up here and here, here and here, here and here. And you have to be willing to take off some layers in order to make room for what is meant for you. Your purpose on this beautiful, beautiful planet that we have been blessed with. You know, because there is more beyond the mundane task. That's one thing that I know for sure, that there is more beyond the mundane task. Like, it's so much more to life, but we have to learn how to manage our minds, be mindful of our minds. Mind over matter. I have that tattooed on my wrist. Don't know if you can't really see it, but that's fine. Mind over matter. And I've tattooed that on my wrist because I felt like I was gonna forget. Because I was in such a crazy place. In my life. I was like, I need something permanent. So every time I feel like I'm gonna mess up or do something crazy, I'll be able to look at my wrist and I'll be able to remember mind over matter, over everything, mind over everything. And then, you know, I got my other tattoo that you can't see. It says, know thyself. because I knew I had to know thyself, and I was on the quest to find out what does knowing thyself mean? What does it look like? What should it feel like? Because all I knew was anxiety. All I knew was I'm just not happy. I'm just not smiling. I don't want to dance and have fun. I just want to sit, or I just want to sleep. I just want to eat the food or drink the wine, or, you know, whatever it is that, you know, it happens. People do it. You know, people need to stop. People that don't participate in certain extracurricular activities such as drugs and alcohol, and so they want to like turn their nose up at people that might drink a little alcohol every now and then, or, you know, smoke some herb, or, you know, whatever they're doing, and they turn their nose up in judgment just because they're not doing it. It's like, no, guarantee you, let's put the flashlight on you. You're doing something foul, you know. You're doing something foul, but you know, people will definitely point the finger at others when their situations is jacked up, but they're not able to see it while they're judging. And this goes for me too, because I've done it too. I've been so on such a self-righteous path at times where it creates judgment, even though I feel like my judgment is righteous. I be feeling like my judgments are righteous, but sometimes my judgments can come off, you know, really rude and you know, beaten upside the head. But I realized that that's also a part of my programming on my journey in my consciousness, in my growth in my consciousness. You know, for me, just being introduced to certain informations, it brings out certain parts of you. So, but as we continue to journey on, we realize that even though we may have conducted ourselves a certain way in the past, we don't have to conduct ourselves like that anymore. And we have the right to change, and we can change anytime that we want to, and we don't have to wait for permission. Nobody has to hold our hand, you know. We don't have to have an announcement about it, you know, nothing like that. We don't have to do any of that stuff. We can just make a choice. And that's so, for me, it was like once I found out that I was able to make a choice, that was just like mind-blowing to me. I'm like, I can make a choice for my own life. I can guide and direct my own thoughts and my speech and my energy. I can do that all by myself. And it's like, I don't need nobody to pump me up. Nope, don't need none of that. And then it's like, ooh, the activation starts. And you hold on to that, and you just let it grow and grow and grow and expand and just continue to be you. Continue to love and love yourself first. You know, heal yourself first, and pull out all the junk that's inside of you, and hold yourself up. Put your crown on, stand up, and proceed. Thank you for coming to my channel. Check out the info below. Peace, bliss, and power.